about storyline in your short dance? You have some interesting movement
How do we
like
find the
this,
music?
Tessa, you do.
Как нашли музыку для
Actually,
короткого танца?
Mary Jane Stong, who was a Canadian ice dance coach and is now kind of a I don't know, mentor at Skate Canada, and she sent us, or was in at the rink before Worlds last year and brought this music. Tessa and I liked it a lot, but Marina didn't. It was interesting. But, then we went to Worlds and focused on that and went on tour. And we got back, and Elena Tchaikovskaya had also sent Marina that music and said that we should skate to it. So Marina was kind of like, well, I mean, we should skate to it because Elena is obviously was a big part of her career. We worked with her before the Olympics. It was amazing. And, and she trained Marina, and Mary Jane said it, so she thought it was too special to let that go, and we were hoping it would be a free dance, and we were going to get Carmen for short, but there wasn't. The ISU didn't think the polka that we had picked.
Yes, polka and Carmen doesn't.
Well, that's what we thought it would have worked. But anyways, it ended up working very well, and it's a beautiful piece. But as we were talking about it this morning, and sometimes we forget just how much we had to cut out. It was such a great. There's different levels to the music, and we kind of had to simplify it, which is a shame. I feel bad, and I hope Anthony Hopkins doesn't get offended if he ever sees us skate. But it is beautiful music, and we really enjoy it. And it's funny that you mentioned the storyline because I think that's going to be one of our kind of our projects in the upcoming weeks. We want to go home and re-look at the short dance a little bit and see if we can get a little bit of deeper storylines that makes a little bit more sense. I think we started off with something and then kind of abandoned it later on in our training, and that happens sometimes with programs. So we're hoping to kind of breathe fresh life into it going forward, and hopefully that'll happen before finals and definitely before the spring events. I keep saying spring, but New Year, January.
Okay.
Скажи коротко, потому
Да, я пытаюсь,
больше времени, то уходит
Значит, музыку предложил, кто предложил?
Чайковская.
Не, Чайковская потом. Да, Марине не понравилась музыка, но потом Чайковская вообще вне зависимости от той и другой женщины прислала ей эту музыку и сказала, классно было, чтобы они под нее катались. То есть как бы два человека с разных сторон. И тогда Марина сказала, окей. Они вначале думали сделать Кармен в короткой программе, а в произвольной вот этого Энтони Хопкинса, ну, под польку как бы все не ложится Кармен, и поэтому так. Еще они хотят больше поработать над тем, чтобы больше коротко была история. То есть они сейчас поедут домой, чтобы это был какой-то сюжет. Да, музыка прекрасная, им очень было жаль, что пришлось там вырезать куски. Они надеются, что композитор не обидится, если когда-нибудь увидят, как они порезать и продвинуть катаются.
Was it okay?
What did you think? Was it okay? You have a job soon.
Ой, yes. Где? Что? А все, мы уже заканчиваем?
Нет, просто подпишем, а потом еще поговорим.
Окей, сейчас, пока ты достанешь, Василиса, wanna ask a question?
You are traveling a lot and live in hotels a lot. Do you prefer, who do you like to live with? Who is your
Preferable roommate?
roommate always?
Well, all of our preferable roommates are gone.
С кем вы живете?
It used to be Jeff Buttle for me, and we always had the best time rooming together. And I also room with Joanie Retrette leading into and at the Olympics. But since then, kind of been on my own, which is nice to have my own space. I find when we compete, I sort of get into this little zone, and it's nice to have some privacy. And we're also older on the team now, so it seems like everyone else is pretty young, but it's nice to see the kids coming up.
For me, I always seen the room with the pair boys back when I was young, and with like Craig Bunchen and Cody Hay, and they probably were the best influences on my career, so it's better that I'm on my own now. And as Tessa said, just have my space to relax. And we're pretty busy actually, especially at a competition. We feel like in training, we have longer days and we skate more, but we go to the rink and skate and we can just focus on what we do. When we're at a competition, you're always going, always doing something, seeing officials in the lounge, you're seeing them at the, you're seeing fans when you come out of the rink, which are great. When you have fans like this, it's great. But not every fan loves us like you guys do, so it can be work sometimes. So we found that the older we get, we kind of need our own space. And just just time to be a normal person at the end of the day.
You're a normal person.
Well, as normal as I can be.
Значит, они раньше, Тесса говорит, даже жила с Джеффри, когда я ездила, с Коскин даже, но сейчас они старше, и они устают. Ну, девочки, можно я буду сокращать? Не буду. Они очень устают и хотят быть по одному, как бы, чтобы отдыхать. Потому что когда ездят на компетиции, господи, на соревнования, это очень много работы. Они там встречаются с всякими официальными лицами, с фанатами, и это как бы хорошо прийти домой и, в общем,
Расслабиться.
Да, расслабиться.
Я все-таки предлагаю с вопросами, чтобы не перебивать. Давайте сначала еще
Хорошо.
несколько вопросов, потом уже на эту банку. Потому что это будет смешно.
Tessa, what is your favorite ballet dance?
Oh, ballet dancer?
Yes.
Belly dancer.
Not ballet, but ballet. I'm sorry. Балерина любимая.
Growing up, I always admired Kimberly Glasgow, and
Glasgow не знаю.
she was principal at the National Ballet, and I actually got to, she taught some of the classes at my studio, so I got to take from her, which was really special. So I think Kimberly would probably be, for a long time she was listed as my favorite athlete.
Поняли, это Кимберли, она в национальном балете в канадском, я так понимаю.
Директор она.
Да. И она даже как бы училась немножко у нее, и она для нее как бы пример для подражания.
Спасибо.
Russian ballet dance.
Do you know any?
Yeah, well, in watching this,
No one asked me who my
What is your favorite ballet?
Tell us. Yeah, yeah, but it's not the answer you want.
well, I've been watching a ton, but I'm afraid that I won't say their names properly, but I've been watching a ton, especially with this Carmen,
Inspiration
like,
controversial?
when it was actually written for my so I've been watching it.
I'm giving this to
Hockey player? All Canadian people.
Pavel
Oh,
That's not for me.
Спросил, что такое.
For her, yeah.
Да только что
Вот он что спросил,
Да. Да. И я не поняла, кто.
И только
Он
канадцы.
сказал, все канадцы.
Все канадцы, он сказал. Все.
Давайте там еще технические вопросы, еще, наверное, парочку проще, потому что мы же еще отдохнуть.
Говорите, что спросить, потому что я не знаю, что
Вот там же
выбрать.
было про вот эту, кто ставил программу в процентном соотношении, потом по поводу Дженнифер Свон.
Ага, окей, Jennifer Swan.
We like these.
Девочки, что спрашивать?
Чьи больше всех презентаций?
Да в процентном соотношении скажем.
Okay, whose input was the most in the free dance? Like in percent, like 40, 60, 20, 80?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, of course, technically we have to do the footworks and the lifts and the spins and all the elements were created with Marina and Oleg and all the, I would say that most of the choreography as far as vision is concerned. Jen had a lot of input, so I think it was a nice mixture, especially with, you know, the technical and the artistic side of things.
So what about percent?
No,
You can
I
say
don't think
real.
I put a percentage,
100 and 100.
No, but
100% both.
Yes.
But yeah, Jen had a lot of. I mean, she choreographed all of the actual dance parts.
Yeah, it's been great. Just going back and making sure everything makes sense. We've really had to. I think that's what reads so well about the free dance, and that's what we'll be looking to do with the short dance as well. Is every movement has a purpose, and there's no arm that doesn't make sense. And we'll be. I mean, as the year goes on, and you get training and programming, we'll have to really focus on that. So we'll keep bringing Jen in and just trying to stay true to our vision for this program.
See, because Jen can come up